brutality, deceit, and torture. That's the conclusion of a U.S. Senate report that slams CIA interrogation tactics. CCTV's Jessica Stone has the details.
It is a chilling look inside the CIA's detention facilities after the terror attacks of September 11th, from the Democrats on the U.S. Senate Intelligence Committee. Democrats on the committee spent $40 million and 5 years looking into so-called enhanced interrogation techniques that U.S. President Barack Obama and others call torture. The report says of the 119 known detainees, 26 were wrongfully held. It also concludes that the techniques were ineffective and that the CIA's, quote, justification of them were based on inaccurate claims. It reveals that CIA detainees were subjected to much harsher conditions than revealed to U.S. government policymakers, and that the CIA actively avoided oversight from the White House and Congress and even failed to evaluate its own program's effectiveness.
And the findings and conclusions will make clear how this program was morally, legally, and administratively misguided, and that this nation should never again engage in these tactics.
The report details the, quote, brutal treatment of detainees, kept naked and in darkness, sleep-deprived, and subjected to waterboarding, which simulates drowning. One even died of hypothermia. And according to the report, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, the alleged mastermind of the September 11th attacks, was waterboarded 183 times. Al-Qaeda operative Abu Zubaydah's repeated waterboardings left him, quote, completely unresponsive, bubbles coming out of his mouth. An alleged U.S. naval ship bomber, Abd al-Nashiri, stopped providing threat information after being subjected to threats with a gun and a drill.
I know from personal experience that the abuse of prisoners will produce more bad than good intelligence.
Even before the report's release, both former Vice President Dick Cheney and U.S. President George W. Bush weighed in.
These are patriots, and whatever the report says, if it diminishes their contributions to our country, it is way off base.
The CIA points out that not a single agent was interviewed for the report and says its programs do work and that these techniques did, quote, thwart attack plans, capture terrorists, and save lives. The agency also rejects the notion that it intentionally misled the White House and Congress about its interrogation techniques.
It's important to remember the mood of fear and anxiety that permeated the United States just after the September 11th attacks. In fact, a national counterterrorism chief would later go on to characterize it this way: after 9/11, the gloves came off. Jessica Stone, CCTV, Washington.